What's up, guys? Tunes is back with another video, aka Cringe Juan, aka DAJuan. We're going over the units. We're going to go over what their EZAs could potentially be today. I'm saying this starting off so people don't be like, oh my gosh, I thought we got the EZA details. No, we don't have the EZA's details. I'm just speculating at what the EZAs could entail, and I think they need to be good, okay? And no, I'm not going to just say dodge, damage reduction. Like, obviously, I might say that, but I'm going to go over what I personally think they need. And I'm pretty sure you guys can see my screen. Sorry if I'm looking like this way. This is where my monitors are. And I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best. All right. So, I have the 7th years pulled up. The 7th years are both pulled up. And I also have the 10th years pulled up because the 7th years need to work hand in hand, I feel, with the 10th years. These units need to be the slot 1s, so they could be slot 2s, and then they could go in obviously the 10th years could go in slot 1 after they are able to transform or switch to the other person. So we're going to go over my favorite first. I'm biased. I want GT heroes to get a buff. Or I just want Super Saiyan 4 category to get a buff. And after that Diamond episode, we'll probably be looking at it. Alright, so let's get into their leader skill. Actually, I'm going to pull somebody else up as like a good example. Let's pull up Super Saiyan. Let's pull up, what's his name? Let's pull up UI Goku. If I could freaking find him. Right here. I'm a little blind, okay? So, UI Goku, so before his EZA, right, he had attack and defense 150, great chance of dodging, and a medium chance. This was our 5th year, or our 6th year. So then, and his attack, he was 170. So I'm pretty sure they're 172, when they came out, they just gave 30%. So they were the first 200%. Or, I'm pretty sure they were the first 200% leader skills. Yeah, they had. So then when we go to his EZA, he went to 180. So what I'm pretty sure would just be the same thing. They might just go to 180. Or if they want to be generous, give them 200. Hey, we already got 220% leader skills. Why not go for 200 and then damn near it'll be freaking 230 if they also have Kamehameha. I know that's pushing it, but let's just roll with it, okay? Let's just roll with it. His super attack, it did change. He greatly rose attack now, and he had a chance of critting. Raising chance. I didn't even know this, honestly. I didn't know he had the chance of raising allies crits for 7 turns, and a high chance of performing crits. Obviously, he has the 50%, which could stack. So that was nothing new. Yeah. So they added basically everything down in buffing his stats. So then they gave him a first turn, he automatically evades. So they added that for him. Chance of evading plus 77% for every turn attack, or every attack evaded. They added that for him. They added basically everything down. I thought they also added something else, like when he revives, that he guaranteed dodges that turn. But I don't know where it was. After revive right here, evades attack. I don't think that was a thing before. Oops, I'm going. I don't think that was a thing before. Yeah, he just revived. That was it. So he got a massive buff. He's still one of today's slot 1 units. I gotta make that video later, guys. The slot 1s, just like going over every slot 1 and the ranking I would put them at. So UI Goku's a great example of an EZA. So is Vegeta, but he's aged more than Goku because he can take damage still. But in slot 1, but in other slots he'll be fine. He's still pretty good, like still on par with them. If the event doesn't dodge, like doesn't cancel dodge, then I'll probably bring Vegeta instead of Goku. Well, if the event does cancel dodge, I'll bring Vegeta instead of Goku. So let's look at their kit. So before they transform, they stack. Okay, I think it's a 20% stack. So instead of 20, let's raise it 30 or 50. Let's raise it 30 or 50. Okay. I'm hoping 50. 50's pushing it. Let's do 50 and then 30. Let's raise that 20%. All right, off rip. Guards all attacks for 1 turn. All right, let's change this for the first 4 turns. Okay, for the first 4 turns, they guard automatically, or just give them guard completely. But let's be a little bit more realistic. Give them guard for the first 6 turns. 4 turns is more realistic, but let's go for first 6 turns they guard. Okay. This part is good. They'll probably just this part will probably just be buffed to like 100% or 140%, and then this would probably be a set of probably 140. It's probably 140, and this would probably be stay at 7 turns or go to 10. Honestly, their basic effect definitely is going to go up to like 220 or 200. Because if we look, I know he's a year before them, but bruh, he was 150 on his basic effect. They changed it just straight out 200, with giving him like a whole bunch of extra freaking stats, you know. So it's definitely going to go up to like 150 at least, 170 in the middle, and then 200 I think at most. And then this could probably get changed. This could probably stay or get changed to 1 key spear. For every key spear obtained, chance of critting 7%. Or for every rainbow key, I also think they'll add damage reduction of 7%. That's my prediction. They'll add some type of damage reduction in this. So because they already have guard, so they'll just change this, and then just add for every rainbow orb they get freaking damage reduction. Or if they don't do that, they'll just probably flat out just give them 50% damage reduction out of nowhere. Oh, my light was going out. And then when attacking 24 key launches, this part they'll probably keep right here. Like I don't see why they would change it. And they might throw in like just some extra stats, like for every attack they get hit, they get up 30% up to 180, like something like that. But nothing too crazy. But that's all we need for them to be a slot 1. Add 50% damage reduction, buff their stats, and then let them have their guard for the first 6 turns. Boom, that's all they need. And then once they transform, this is gonna change to like 300%, or it'll be added up somewhere to 300%. That's fine. Attack effective, that's fine. High chance, that's fine. Okay, so this part, like this damage reduction, let's change that to, I would say 20%, but let's be on the safe side. Let's say 14%. You know, let's buff that a bit. The crit, probably 14% as well. And they might, if they don't do that and they leave it the same, they might just throw 50% damage reduction, or just guard, because that's what we need for them. Well, by this time they'll probably be slot 2, but that's what we need for them regardless, to be like a good functioning unit. Give them more guard, give them more damage reduction, and then is that 70% chance? Let's change this to a great chance of nullifying, a great chance or a 100% chance. That'll make them such a busted unit. Okay, boom, we have our perfect slot 1 after we do that. Make sure Amir didn't at me. He didn't. Boom. So you guys can tell me your thoughts and opinions. But this right here, they changed this to 20%. Perfect slot 1. All he needs is 3 rainbow orbs, 60% damage reduction, and give him some guard. Give him some guard. All they need to do. I'm just saying, or just get him flat out 50% damage reduction, 60%. He's amazing. Don't do what you guys did, Dokkan. I'm gonna re-say it because I know I said don't do what I gotta say it to you, Dokkan. Do not give this dude freaking the Goku and Frieza swap unit. Do not give them whatever you gave them, because they are terrible. And Evolution Vegeta, do not try to incorporate what you did to him, because he's right next to Frieza. I didn't know a unit worse than Vegeta could come out until Frieza did, but neck and neck for like top 30 unit. Probably not even. All right, now let's look at them. So they revolve more around dodging, and these two would probably get along better because he revolves more around dodging. Great chance of evading. So I feel like these two will go hand in hand just for their evading. Maybe you want to do a rotation where them and them, and then them and them. You know, like get that dodge and defense, like on the, you know, just depending on how you're feeling. If you want to, you know, you can have some dodge, you can have some some guard. You could switch it up. Like, if you don't think their guard is going to take enough, you could put one of the dodge units in there. All right. So just like I did for them, let's buff this to 6 turns. This will be 6 turns. Let me make sure I'm still recording. I am. This could be just plus 2 key spears, and then move this to like 144% or more, or maybe 120%. this get buffed to at least 150 up to 200. I'm hoping the 200. This could probably be plus 2 key if they really want to do that. Give them the 7% damage reduction, or I would rather have the flat out 50% damage reduction. Okay, but if they add 14% damage reduction to like every key spear, so if you get 3, it's like what, 14, 28, and 32, right? Am I doing math? Is my math mathing? So it'll be about 32%. Not too bad. I would say, especially with guard, and if they have high defense. This I don't see why they probably, if they was to change this, once again, greatly raise. I forgot to start with the top. My fault. Greatly raise. Like, let's greatly raise on both, and then let's do 200%, and then just plus the additional 30% if you're a combat mount. I think I said. Do they have the same thing? Oh yeah, they do have the same thing. Okay, I'm pretty sure I said that with the other one. And then let's just make this launches 2 additional super attacks. Same thing for them also. Just launch 2 additional super attacks so they can stack faster and attack effective against all types. Just flat out 50% damage reduction and guard for 6 turns. I'm pretty sure it'll put them a good enough unit to be in slot 1. And then when they transform, they get their dodge. So buff this 300%, like I said. Make this plus 3 key. Why not? Make this a high chance or a great chance. Actually, oops. Make this a high or great chance. Actually, make this a great chance. A great chance of performing a crit, and then a great chance of dodging enemy super attacks. And then chance of performing critical. Like I said, let's turn it to 20%, and also give them guard. Okay, just give them guard. Turn it to 20%. Chance of evading enemies attack plus include super attack plus 7% per rainbow key. Let's change that to 14% because they're already gonna have a high chance to guard. Just change it 14%. Another chance to proc, and then just build them all dodge. They should never be getting hit. You would think UI Goku also never get hit, but he does. This is fine, and let's change this to launches 2 additional super attacks. I think they have the same thing. High chance. Okay, let's do great chance of launching 3 additional attacks, maybe 4. Turn them into what Vegeta wanted to be. Okay, and that's like how I feel these units need to be built for both of them. Because once they transform into these goats, the fight's over. But we need time to stall so that we can transform into the best units in the game. Rather, because of turn 4 he comes out, and then turn 4 he comes out. So they could, if they get rid of their guard by turn 4, all right, bet we'll swap. Put them in slot 1. Okay. That's my opinion on what I think the 7th year's EZA could look like and what they should look like. And I didn't even include, because like they added extra stats for UI Goku. I'm telling you, if they added just a revive out of nowhere for them, I'm gonna laugh. But I don't think they will. But I definitely do think they're gonna buff them with a lot of stats. So that is definitely. I went like medium with the stats that I was putting, and I went just flat out 300. They'll probably have some like get hit and build up, but they're gonna be. They need to be slot 1s for them to be effective and like Goku and Vegeta. Because if you give us another slot 3 unit, that's another Gohan, or Gohan can sometimes go to slot 1. Super Saiyan 2, the new anime unit. But then that's another Frieza, another Vegeta, another Great Ape Goku. Even though Great Ape Goku is good, he's not no slot 1. So let's get these guys some slot 1s. If they're not slot 1s, like how I just said, how to make them 50% damage reduction, give them that guard for 6 turns, then I don't know what we're going to do. If they leave it at the rainbow chance of getting rainbow orbs, do they even create rainbow orbs now that I look at it? They don't even. Okay, so add in their kit creates rainbow orbs. Changes random key spirits to rainbow orbs. Both their kits need that if they're going to be dependent on rainbow orbs. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me you guys' thoughts down below. I'm new to. I was gonna say I'm new to this. Not true to this, but I am new to Dokkan space. Even though I've been playing Dokkan for the past 10 years, I just never uploaded videos for it. I'm uploading videos now because a while ago my YouTube account got banned. We're not gonna get into all that, but it got banned like 3K subs. RIP John 202. But I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, Cringe Juan, aka DAJuan, and my light turned off again. And I'll catch you guys back with another video. Peace.